Hey y'all, it's Joseph Lipper, and today I want to share with you some really cool design tips on how to pick up the mobile goals in VEX High Stakes. Picking up the mobile goals is hard, but there's a few tips and tricks that if you know them, it can be made a whole lot easier. When you're designing a mobile goal mechanism, there's two main parts. There's this bottom part right here. This holds the mobile goal off the ground and lets you drag it around the field without it touching the ground. This top piece up here actually grabs the goal and tilts it to the right point so you can put the rings on it. The secret to this bottom piece right here is that it actually sticks out the back of the robot a few holes. You can see it sticks out about 2 holes out the back of the robot there. And while you can make a mobile goal mechanism without sticking out the back of your robot, it makes it a whole lot easier if you have a few holes sticking out the back on this plate right here. And what this does is when you back up into the goal, you can see it actually tilts it up a little bit like that. And that makes it a whole lot easier to grab because you can see when you actually grab the goal, it tilts it up like that. And the further you stick out the back of the robot, the more easier it is to get the tilt just right on that. Now this top part of the mechanism is a little bit more finicky. There's a couple things you're gonna need to change on it to make it pick up the goal just right. You can change the length of these standoffs here on the end, and you can maybe even add more of them. You can see I actually have a screw under here that also helps pick up the goal just right. Another thing you can do is you can change how much this piece is bent right here. You can see this piece on the end is bent a little bit. Bending this will change how it interacts with the goal, and you're just going to need to try bending it different amounts, maybe not at all, to see what works best for you. Now, there's one more thing about the mobile goal mechanism that you're going to want to know. If you only put one fitting on your cylinder, and instead of using the other fitting to power it, you just use a rubber band, like right here, to just let go of the goal like that, that'll save you a whole bunch of air. That'll save you half the air every time you pick up and let go of the goal. And that'll make your mobile goal mechanism be able to pick up and let go twice as much during the match. Now, tuning a mobile goal mechanism is a lot of trial and error, but here's the end result. Here's what you're going for. Basically, the end result you're going for here is to be able to pick up the goal on the flat side and on the pointy side and have it put the top of the goal in the same distance away from your top roller, so that way the rings will go on the same every single time, no matter what orientation the bottom of the goal is in. Now, let me show you how it works on my robot. Basically, if I pick up the goal on the pointy side right here, and I just pick it up and I put a ring on, it goes on just like that. Now, if I go ahead and pick it up on the flat side and put a ring on, it also goes on just like that. Now, that is the goal you're going for. And it's a little bit tricky to accomplish, but once you get it, it is really nice to be able to pick up the goal in any orientation and have the rings just go on and you don't even have to think about it. So if you're looking at this mobile goal mechanism and you're thinking, hey, this is something that I might want to build, go ahead and click that link in the description below and I'll send you a whole bunch of pictures on it, and feel free to email me with any questions you have, and I'm happy to answer your questions on that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.